We rolling?
Yep.
We got live music.
Oh yeah.
I can't sing the song I was singing a while ago.
No.
Well, that's just censorship right there, and I don't like it worth a damn.
You know what? We can get paid for doing a music intro to this.
Yeah.
Serious.
No, they probably like tell us to take it down because of copyright.
They
Yeah, they
probably
would.
would. And then even though it's your copyright, and then you'd have to prove to them that you actually owned it.
Yeah.
And then
To who?
YouTube.
to YouTube.
To YouTube. Yeah. Well, no, we get YouTube videos anyways. It's covered by BMI.
Yes, covered by BMI. But with that being said,
No, and you can get Joanna, so we're going to have to unlock. But it's covered by BMI, and you can do for TV and broadcast.
Yeah, but you would have, because YouTube is out of the loop on it, so you would have to loop it in
No,
on it.
it's not.
That's the way YouTube works. They take it down until you prove
you
that
unlock
you
it
own
for
it.
them.
They do it all the time.
You want me to let her know we broadcast?
I don't care. Yeah, you better, so she don't say something.
Anyway, we're live.
Yes. That was Daryl. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Sean.
This is Shop Talk. Oh, boy.
Yeah, so had a little music going on.
Yeah, we're talking a little business there to start.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, we shouldn't be talking that kind of business on the air.
yeah.
Sure we should.
Oh, no. Don't give away trade secrets. Yeah, see, that's where I got, yeah, I hate, I'm gonna play 2-3 different roles. I gotta remember which one I'm in when I'm at.
Well, at least I got a little bitty piece of my paperwork done.
Yeah.
Got my number back.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna need that, your login information, so I can keep track of stuff, yep. How about the RNC convention started?
Yeah, RNC convention started, and
It hadn't blowed up yet.
no, but it looks like it's just,
What the hell are they gonna do exactly?
Yeah, I know.
apparently they're just dancing around and doing stupid shit.
Who is?
Stephen Colbert was there with a blue fucking wig on, and
You know what, dude? I'm gonna go ahead and say this though. That was some funny shit,
It
dude.
was.
That was hilarious. It really was.
I missed it.
He gorillaed that damn place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
dude. It was. He dressed
You
up
know
like the
good
dude
damn
from
well,
Hunger
though.
Games. You know, the guy that did all like the announcing and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the funny goatee.
Yeah,
yeah.
he jumped up there dressed like him and
Cool.
just went off. I mean, he was
He had
against the
his
Republic.
eyebrows painted blue.
Oh yeah. Of course, he was against Trump, but I'm sorry, man. I still got just enough punk rock left in me that I'm like, yeah, there we go.
I'm sure Trump thought it was kind of funny too, in a way. You know,
I don't think they did. They drug his ass off stage. They really did. But yeah, I bet Trump was back there going.
yeah, I mean, he's a businessman. He knows it, and he's in politics
He's also,
now.
well,
So
he's
he,
also in showbiz.
yeah, so he knows there's going to be some, shit done in tongue in cheek. Some of it's going to be done in a mean, hateful way, but some of it's going to be done in a ha-ha way.
Yeah.
You know. And if he doesn't realize that, well, he will after this week.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert's kind of funny anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all those assholes.
Well, the only thing really that ever really pissed me off about him was the fact that there are a lot of people out there that take him for an
real.
actual
Serious.
journalist. Him and what's
John.
his name too? Yeah,
Jon Stewart. But now Jon Stewart's an ass.
Yeah, certified.
Yeah.
He has.
He always has been since MTV. That son of a bitch thinks that we have forgotten that shit. He thinks we have.
But nobody forgot that shit.
Mm-mm.
Nobody from my generation has any.
No, hell no.
I mean, it wasn't until later.
I quit on
when they-
MTV before that started.
Dude, his show on MTV was funny as shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird too, man, because Carson Daly probably was the he was an idiot. You know what I mean? I was like,
He
I
was
don't
the
like the show.
reason that MTV became what it is today.
He is, but he is also the only not journalist, but the only mainstay television person that's worth a shit.
I don't know. I don't watch.
What was that show he had? Was it the Late Late Show or whatever?
Something,
Or the Daily Show?
The
or
Daily
some shit?
Show.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, he had the Daily.
It was pretty damn good.
Yeah, until they came up with the other Daily Show, which was Jon Stewart's show.
Yeah.
Carson Daly had a Daily Show.
Yeah.
The Daily Show was pretty damn good.
I never watched it.
It was good, man.
Right.
It was still music driven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess they kind of got him back to what he
I'm
what he
just saying,
came
man,
from.
after Johnny Carson quit, I quit watching late night.
Well, now Carson Daly is different than those guys. He's not so much
yeah.
as a comedian,
Yeah.
late show guy.
He
Yeah,
was Casey Kasem wannabe
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
He was one of those.
It was a late night interview show, is what it was.
Pretty much,
It was a,
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a little tongue in cheek, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, the thing that mainly made me mad about those guys was not them, because it was satire. It was the fact that
People
there was a
took
segment
it.
of the population that used them as their media outlet.
yeah,
And
yeah. You know,
that was almost as bad as watching CNN.
it's like
I mean,
what's his name that was opposite Carson?
I don't remember.
Oh shit!
Dude, Johnny
The
Carson.
Late Show.
I mean David Letterman.
David Letterman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see, I didn't care for David Letterman's politics.
Yeah.
You know what?
I used to love Letterman until he went to CBS. When he used to follow Carson.
Yeah.
When it was like it was like
Well,
the Tonight Show,
yeah.
and then it was
the Letterman.
Letterman. And then when he went to CBS, he was okay for a couple of years, but then
He went straight to
he went
shit.
straight
Yeah.
to hell.
And I watched him for a little bit after that, you know. So his politics didn't agree with me. That's okay. Sometimes it's fun to watch what
Well,
the other
back
side
then,
does.
back then they didn't really. Most of the time, they didn't really get their personal politics
Oh bullshit!
into their
you didn't.
show unless it was political season.
Well, now,
Yeah,
If there was an
Yeah.
election season or something, then it would.
David,
But it didn't show itself all the time like it does nowadays.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Letterman's a better stand-up than Jay Leno is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, now
Yeah,
Leno,
no,
man, when you're talking Leno,
Jay took over to the Tonight Show, and it's like that's when I switched to Letterman.
yeah.
You know, it's like no, bye.
Craig Ferguson, I was a fan of his until he started his. I'm just gonna be a complete retard.
Yeah.
Okay, now see, that's how I've always thought of him, as complete fucking go back to England, you pansy motherfucker.
He's a hilarious dude, though, man. His stand-up is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, yeah, I like the shit out of him,
Yeah.
and I liked him while he was late at night. I don't know what 12 o'clock or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
No, I liked him.
He was
And then
like the
when
last one.
Yeah, and when he moved up, and when Carson Daly took that last spot at midnight, or whoever it was opposite of Carson Daly, or however that worked,
Yeah. I don't
he
remember
kind of
which
went a little
network.
bit stupid. And then when they moved him up one more spot, no, the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never
All
really
that horse and all that shit, I never got any of that. His props and this stuff. Now his damn skeleton, I thought that was funny. What was this? Do you remember what his skeleton's name was?
No.
Had a mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what yeah. See, I didn't watch him enough to.
Tell
He
you, I
just
used
turned
to-
me off. You know, I'd watch maybe for 10 minutes and he'd do
Well,
something.
see,
that
I
turned
like
me
his
off
stand up so
bad,
much.
and
I had been a fan for so long that I would watch him,
Yeah.
you know, just and he had some damn glorious moments on that show. I'm telling you, there was some of the funniest shit in television history on that show.
Yeah.
But you had to watch for 2 months to get that moment of,
Yeah.
this is why I watch this shit.
Yeah.
Now I used to like Conan until
Me too.
till after the whole Tonight Show
Yeah, debacle.
incident,
Yeah.
and
Now, see,
then
he was
went
another
to
one.
TBS or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to watch him since he went.
He was
to
another
TBS.
one that I just couldn't get into. I mean, I tried a little bit, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
I used to like him back when he first started, when he was like the last one.
It might
Yeah.
it might be a generational thing too. You know.
Well, no,
Well, there's like 6 years between me and you,
Mhm.
right? There's like 6 years between me and you. So
Yes, that's why I said it might be.
Mm-mm.
No,
How are
you two are closer.
42.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Could be a generational thing with me.
Yeah.
You know, I was already
Yeah.
moved on and past that and
Maybe.
working 2 jobs and didn't have time to watch that crap anymore unless I really liked it.
Well, see, a lot of those guys go back to where they were the last one on when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
they moved up from there to somewhere else. The only one that's really new on the scene is Fallon, because I don't count those other guys that are in there now because they're.
Yeah.
he's-
Well,
What's his name? Stewart?
If you see how many years I went with Johnny Carson on the Tonight Show, you can see why it was hard to move into something else after that too. you
Well,
know?
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Though, is building a fan. You know, you're a fan of this person that started here.
Yeah. And then to find someone that's close enough to that to
Yeah.
Kimball.
Oh, I'm a Kimmel. I don't like him at all. I like Jimmy Fallon.
You know, I kind of like Jimmy Kimmel when he first come out, but then
I
he
guess
got,
I like Jimmy Fallon
Stale.
for
Yeah.
one reason is because, you know, when he was on Saturday Night Live, that was like the end of Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
for me.
No, he was the funniest
That
son
was-
of a bitch.
That was
on Saturday
like
Night Live.
his era of Saturday Night Live was like, that was when Saturday Night Live jumped the shark.
now see, and that's where I'm weird. I never liked Saturday Night Live, and I still
And-
don't.
Oh, I like.
And also Jimmy is around my age, so, you know, there's like similar music interests and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And so I can kind of touch base with him on some stuff there. His politics are completely all over the damn board,
Mm.
I was gonna say,
which
did
I,
he have
I
any?
respect that in a person.
Not
If their
very much.
politics are
Yeah.
all over the place, because there's usually some stuff I agree with them on. But
other
if they're
thing
all
that-
over the place, then I know that they're not towing a line.
Yeah, their
Their own opinion.
opinion, exactly. I was gonna say, someone being all over the place in politics is not necessarily a bad thing. It means they're actually looking around and seeing what's out there, you know.
Did we do our introductions tonight?
Kinda.
We sort of did. You had to go get.
You, as
Oh,
you
yeah.
walked away, I.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did we do our
kicked you.
gun channels thing?
No.
You want to do that?
Yeah. So, if you are listening anywhere, YouTube, anywhere other than
Gun
gun
Channels.
channels, go to gun channels. Sign up gun channels. You can join in the chat here. You can join in many other chats. You can watch many other shows.
Or just the mind chat?
Yeah, or just the main chat. And it's free.
Yep.
And it's great and it's awesome. And
They can
you
get
should
there.
join.
gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory. We don't have to have it on that computer there, do we?
What?
Can we show them the icon spinny thing?
Yeah. we
That
can.
means Sean's gonna have to work.
If, that means I have to figure out how to do it again.
Well, plug our shop
So,
channel. They can link to it.
Yeah, y'all go to
Yeah,
Facebook
we'll-
at www.facebook.com/Andalusia Armory and give the gun shop a like.
Hey, Corona 5 page. I got the link up.
Oh, yeah, okay. And
Oh, yeah,
check our
so,
band
Oh,
out.
that's the wrong one.
What is that?
That's our,
It's something.
that was the wrong.
We're trying, y'all.
That was.
Check out our band, facebook.com/the Corona 5, all spelled out. No new numbers. What was I trying to say? No numerals?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a picture of Sean.
Yeah. Why is that? Oh, 'cause- yeah, see, that's what it screws the thing up when I do that.
That's all right.
Anyway,
So
you
in
can
case
find it on there. Yeah, I don't know. It's not wanting to show the chat.
Dialogue
The gun
box.
channels.
Yeah, it's not wanting to show the chat feed thing here. It's not
Yeah.
wanting to show this page when I.
Yeah. Oh, well, look there.
So,
We got to see the feed real quick. And if you're on YouTube and you're saying something to us right now,
we
it
can't
usually
see it.
yeah, it usually won't let us see the chat dialogue, but we'll check it again here in just a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause
And
it
if
just
you are
popped
watching
from-
us on YouTube,
it just popped from 0 to 9.
give
yeah,
us
so-
give us a thumbs up and
Subscribe.
subscribe.
I tell you what, if we can get 5 subscriptions tonight, I'll play that song before the show's
No,
over.
you won't.
Why?
Because
YouTube, it'll
will
be the
kill
last
us.
time we're
Yeah,
on
we- Yeah, we
YouTube.
won't be on anymore.
We'll move to Vimeo.
We need that though. Yeah, but still.
Gun channels will still love us.
Mm,
Some of them
I
will.
was gonna say business might have to take precedent in that situation. Yeah.
Hey, we got a berry in the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is a video and the audio feed good, y'all? Maybe. Ain't nobody said nothing about it being choppy or nothing.
No.
Yeah, those gun channel guys will be like, "Just messed up, man."
They'll let us know.
hmm It just looks choppy up there on the YouTube. See how it's being a little slow.
It did do it.
Yeah.
I was
always-
watching it and it
always
did do a
does that
slight
on-
chop.
Well, it always does that on here anyway
Yeah.
because we're feeding the
Yeah, we're feeding out in.
everything through. I
Yeah.
usually pause this one. So,
Yeah, I don't like looking at that one.
Yeah. And then,
It's weird watching yourself delay.
Yeah. See, we're not delayed on the great Google.
yeah, so we're live right there.
You know what, man? Google's a pile of shit.
That it is.
Google is a
It-
pile of shit.
It's not as bad as it once was as
It's
far
gonna-
as this goes,
Yeah.
because this used to be a pain in the ass, and it was a. You remember we used to roll the dice to
Yeah.
see whether or not
Yeah,
it was
we're
going to work
yeah,
out,
yeah.
and what kind of problems it was going to throw at us this week.
Mm. Mm.
Hey, you know what? We gotta get some koozies.
Why?
So we can put Andalusia Armory on there. And if Coca-Cola wants to see our
You're gonna
cans
buy us-
on the show, they
You
can
going to
pay
buy
us.
us Yetis?
They can pay us.
Yeah, we need Yeti cups.
No, Yeti's got to pay us too, or send them free. We got to get Andalusia Armory koozies put
Yeah, but
over
then
our
that just
drink.
You know what pisses me off? You know those Ozark Trail things that everybody's been talking about that are as good as the Yetis, and
Mhm.
Yeti's all pissed off about it or whatever. You have never been able to get those at Walmart here in Andalusia. As soon as they started talking about it, I went over there. I was going to buy me a few of them, right? And because they're so much cheaper than
Yeah.
Yetis, I was going to buy a few of them. Couldn't get them. Now you can't get them anywhere because everybody's bought them out and they're reselling them on eBay and shit. And I saw some on Amazon the other day.
Going for as much as he
They're as
can.
much as a damn Yeti. I'm like, what? You're reselling this shit for as much as a Yeti.
It's like those
And
sorry
as a matter of fact, I
SOPs
can
and
go get a
22
Yeti.
ammo.
I can go get a Yeti at like Dick's Sporting Goods cheaper
Then you
than
can.
that because they had them on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the like 10% off or something. All the Yeti stuff. Here,
Ozark Trail's a
other day.
damn fed.
So
Yeah.
they also didn't have any damn ammo anywhere in Dothan over the weekend. It was, we went over there. I think it was Saturday. We went over to Dothan, and I told you that that's how I knew all the damn little peanut guys were Pokestops.
Oh yeah.
Logan and Christy made me pull close
Hey.
enough that they could grab every one of them.
Hold on just a second. I want to give my weekly. We're gonna start doing this. Where's yours?
What?
You ain't got a Pokemon thing on your tablet?
No.
What'd you catch this week?
I don't know. I have to look. See.
You lying.
No, seriously.
See, I caught some worms.
I told you were playing
I'm
Pokemon on the way to
seriously, dude.
Mississippi.
I have caught like 2 things on here. Everything that's on here that's been caught is pretty much Logan. He is legit playing.
What you
this
got
with
on
fire.
there?
I'm looking. I gotta wait for it to load.
I do too. All right, let's see. How do I work this thing?
I don't know. Mine takes forever to load up in here for some reason.
Okay, it says I ain't on no team. And
They're Team Valor
who?
all the way.
What is that? I don't
Red
even know what
team.
this is. It says I ain't got no Pokemons.
It says you ain't got none. You gotta go to your town right here.
Where? What's
Go
it
to
look
your Pokeball
like? Pokeball.
and then
Hit
go to
Pokeball.
Pokemon.
Hit Pokemon.
And they'll
Okay.
tell you, I got 109 out of 250.
So check this out. You got 109.
109.
You've been playing that damn
But
thing.
they got like a bunch of the same stuff, and
I got something called a Goldine. It's a fish-looking thing. I got Pidgeotto,
Yeah.
and I got a Weedle, which is a little worm.
yeah, we got a worm, we got a Charmander.
Yeah, an Oddish, a Pidgey, a Caterpie, and that thing's got an ice hole on his back, Bulbasaur.
See, I told you we were playing
I
that.
don't think we got
No, I
Bulbasaur.
caught that one across the
Yeah, we
street.
do. We got a Bulbasaur.
Okay.
We also got a Staryu. Or Staryu.
Well, maybe you'll be
whatever.
able to catch something at the dock
Uh,
this weekend.
Dude, for real, I ain't playing that game. For real.
I don't know. We were going down 65. He had that phone out looking all over.
Really?
Yeah. Just saying.
Dude, I don't think you can catch them going down the road.
Especially not
You
the way I
can,
drive.
but you got to be fast with it apparently, because they were trying to catch them while we were going to Dothan, and like when we passed through level plains, and there was like pokey stops and shit. They were trying to catch them real fast.
You know what we need to do?
You got to be quick.
I was gonna say,
apparently.
driving with me,
Because
you have to be
sometimes-
super quick.
Well, sometimes they could grab them and get them quick enough, because if you grab it, and then you can
Can we spoof this game? Can we make one just like it, but you catch guns? Like
Yeah.
a gun store gets to pick which gun is at their gun store?
Yeah.
You know
And
what I mean?
ammo
Yeah.
Yeah.
at ranges. Or
I got
something.
22s.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man, I want to see people in my van try to catch Pokemon. I outrun GPS.
Yeah.
Oh, GPS to say we're here?
Yeah.
We're 10 miles ahead of that
Mm.
son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Or to make us go around a full clover leaf just to get back on the
Yeah,
road.
yeah,
we're
yeah.
already
We
on.
did 3 legs of a clover leaf just to get on a route we could have got directly off onto.
Yeah.
I think it was trying to slow us down so we could catch up to it.
When we were over there, I usually stop in some of those places over there. If they got a good price on like magazines or some shit, I'll pick them up, and I was going to see if they had any 22s, and because Dick's is always supposed to have 22s, right? Everybody always said Dick's always got 22s. Not the first damn one.
Not one.
They had a box of 17s. They had some shotgun shells, 12 and 20 gauge out there. And they had some assorted calibers of handgun ammo.
Hold on just a second.
Not 9, not 40.
Let
not
me stop you for
45.
just a second. You may tell you why? Seriously? Because BLM piece of shit.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when we stopped in over at Academy,
Now,
It's a new Black Panther.
now hold on. I was
They,
talking about
uh,
Bureau of Land Management here. Now, I don't know what y'all were talking about.
they there was a guy come in there that said, "Well, you tell it's election year, damn ammo on the shelf."
Ain't got nothing to do with election year.
And
No, these ammo companies just got to take it up the butt,
But,
spend the money, and
Yeah.
put another line on.
yeah, they didn't have nothing there, and they wanted $17 damn for Magpul Gen 2.
Negative.
Yeah, Gen 2. Yeah, $17.
$14.99 at the most.
I guarantee you, if it was ice cream that was in that short supply, they'd be importing that shit from
You
Europe,
better believe
China,
those-
and wherever to make up the demand. Ammo? No, they won't. No, these ammo manufacturers have to just take it up the ass for a year, spend the money, put on another line or two, build another factory. Hey, move down to Alabama, make some ammo instead of up in Michigan,
Yeah.
and start supplying us. I mean, the demand's not going to drop. It may drop a little.
There's too many new
Depending on-
gun owners.
Well,
for it to
that's what I
drop
mean.
too much.
It's going to drop a little after this election year, probably, but it's not going to drop enough that you're going to catch back up with
It
the
could
supply. Well, yeah, depending on
It
what
could
happens.
soar.
That's why I said they got to
But-
get on it now.
Well, remember when 22 was supposed to be making a comeback?
Was 22 ever out?
No, he's talking about when the shortage was serious,
Oh, yeah.
which it still
Well,
is
it
serious.
still
Still
serious.
is.
Walmart hasn't had a damn box of 22 in several weeks. When they do get some, they either get unbreakable bricks.
Yeah,
They
the loose box.
well, no, the brick that they can't
Oh.
break.
Yeah,
They,
skew is the whole brick.
yeah, it's the whole brick. They can't sell it individual. they'll get one or two of those, or they'll get a few 50 round boxes.
Mhm.
Now, the last couple of times that I've bought some, not that I really
And-
need any,
And try to find shorts or shot shells.
but I do
Oh,
like to
yeah.
shoot some, right?
Yeah.
And when I do that, I use up some of what I've got, and I don't like to do that. So the last couple of times I bought some, I've ended up getting it from Sportsman's Guide. And I tell you what, they apparently have a lot of the Federal Premium, the Game Shock or whatever.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of that apparently. Because the last couple of times I bought some of it, I had no problem getting it. Usually they cancel my order because
It's out of
on back
stock.
order.
Yeah.
As soon, it's like it's in stock, you order it, it's out of
Gone.
stock.
Yeah.
So I don't think they really had it to begin with.
No, they didn't.
No, they did.
But the last couple of times I bought some, they've had it in stock. And they got this thing right now where you get a damn koozie. I mean, when you, yeah, it looks like that damn
that.
NRA when you got over there. The one that looks like a shotgun shell.
Our
You
pen
have to put
holder.
pencils in.
Yeah.
That's what I use mine for too.
Ain't nobody got no ammunition. Well, we got ammunition. We got a good bit of 380 over there.
Yeah.
And that stuff's
Yeah,
usually hard to
they
kinda
had that
get
everywhere I went.
Yeah,
They
it's
had
been around.
380. They had, not only did they have 380, they had big ass boxes of 380.
Well, the thing is
And
people.
25. I didn't even know you could get 25 in a damn
Well, the funny thing is, though,
big
man,
case like that.
I've seen that a few times,
The
but not very often.
UMC, you know,
Yeah,
the big
Yeah.
blocks.
yeah. If you got a 25 pistol, get one of those and just save it forever.
Yeah.
You might as well because it's
There's
a
a
lot cheaper like that than it is buying
Yeah.
it
And as
by the
often
box.
as you shoot a 25
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, if you got one, that'll probably last your
Oh,
your
yeah.
lifetime.
Shit, I got a 25. I don't think I've shot more than 2 rounds out of it.
Yeah. Well, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's one of them. Well, we got a 25 Derringer. That set, you know what
That's
I mean?
what mine
Oh,
is
yeah.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we got like 4 boxes of ammunition
Yeah.
for it.
No,
and
I
it's
think
assorted.
I also got a 25 auto. Shoot, I can't keep track.
I think you do too.
Yeah, I can't. Oh well.
Oh,
I got one in the glove compartment of the truck.
Yeah, I got a lot of little
I
tiny
used to have
pistols
one-
that I
one
just
of those
keep
little-
around.
Little 25 auto.
Geminis.
No. it was,
Brightco. Don't even say Sedco.
no. No, it wasn't a Saturday Night Special. It was,
They got a real
Was it
one.
a Brownie?
I think it was a Beretta.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
The
little,
Bobcat or
The little
Yeah.
the
No, not the
tilt-
Tomcat.
Tomcat.
tilt
Yeah.
barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I got it because it was cheap. And then I was like, I thought, my wife and I weren't married yet. And so I was going to give it her. And figured out that she could shoot a real gun a lot better. Because neither one of us hit shit
Yeah, but
with
the-
that little gun. But, you know, she could take my 9s and my 45 and she could hit good as I could all day
But the
long.
cool thing about that little gun you're talking about, that tip up barrel, it's almost like a revolver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
cannot mess up
Yeah.
at least for one shot.
Yeah.
They're cool. I want the 22 short. I want a 22 short. I can't do the little
Yeah.
21 A or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But in 22 short, I'd like to have one just cause I know they don't cycle. I know they don't work worth a shit.
No,
Yeah.
but the 22 long rifle ones do.
Yeah.
My uncle's got one. I want that when he goes because I want to shoot those 60 grain aguilas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love those 60 grain aguilas out of a 22. If you're going to use it for defense,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I've seen them do to ice blocks compared to a regular, even the hypersonic 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the boys at Gun Channels doing?
They talking about all sorts of stuff. What color Glocks you fellows have at Hamlet Armory?
Till Glocks, we haven't seen those.
I haven't seen a Glock in so long.
Yeah. Yeah, we can right now there's a gray one available and standard. I think I did see a real weird colored one, but nothing real special. Nothing super. And that gray one is ugly as piss.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nasty ugly.
I mean, I think we all know my opinions on Glock, so I just don't.
I'm there with all of them right now.
I mean,
As far as I'm concerned, they can all kiss my ass.
well, I've never been a big fan of Glock because the,
No, I like
the
pistols,
angle
but-
on the
Yeah, the grip angle.
grip angle. I
and-
just
and
But that's
how
exactly
fast
why I
it-
like them.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
the grip
but
angle.
Well, you either
that,
like it or you don't.
that grip
That's-
angle is
It works.
Yeah.
for me.
good with you. The grip angle feels awkward to me.
Yeah, it's not
So
steep enough for me.
I like I like more of. I don't like that weirdness that it has to it. It feels weird.
Yeah.
But
Glock wants to impress me. Come out with that revolver. I'm serious.
They want to impress me, make it so we can buy whatever kind
they
of
want to
Glock we
impress
want.
me. They can redesign their gun so that it's like the C320s, where that little piece comes out.
I haven't been able to run one of those guns.
Really?
320, no.
I love those guns. I should have got one when they were cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, they cost more than a damn Glock now.
In my opinion, if you ain't
I
gonna buy a
still love my
Glock,
226, but I'd like to have one of those 320s because it's.
well, just my opinion, if you're not gonna buy a Glock, it needs to be a Springfield XD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Well, see, I already got one of those.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the XDs.
I did.
What-
Gerald did.
Fucking reason.
The 9 and the
Well,
40.
and either
Yeah.
when I first shot yours,
Yeah.
it's like hell no, piece of crap. That's because it didn't fit my hand.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's that's
But
you got the
thankfully-
single stack.
Thankfully, Springfield makes enough
A grip.
different frames and
Yeah.
size. Yeah,
Yeah.
grips like Tracy was about to say that you
Yeah.
can find one that
Yeah.
accommodates you.
Yeah.
Now Glock, on the other hand, does not do that.
Yeah.
They got the 42
Well,
and
they
the
got
43,
the-
but whatever.
Well, they got the
The back strap.
back
you can
straps
change out.
now that you can.
You know
change
what?
out.
And I got some duct tape. and
Really,
some
to
down,
me,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
the best feeling
Pipe
Glock
insulation.
was
Yeah.
the Generation 2. That one was the best feeling Glock.
My favorite one, period.
With
and I'm-
that fucking sandpaper ass grips
Yeah.
on it. And when they took them sandpaper ass grips off, because of all these panty waste
Yeah.
that was hurting their poor little hands on those grips.
Well,
That was
that 22 that we got is that transition between Gen 2 and Gen 3. So it's got what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but it's also got those serrations in the front too.
yeah.
It's real. I mean, I like that pistol.
Yeah.
And I would like to have one in a 45, but the fact of the matter is I'd have to scour the whole damn planet to find one that was in that particular configuration.
You find a 45 gap.
Yeah.
They're cheap too.
Do you remember what I said about
You
Sprite?
get them for $200.
I wish you could pull up the Sprite video right
mean,
now
they're-
and replace 45 gap.
Gunbroker is full of 45 gap.
I bet it
And you
is.
get them for next to nothing.
It's a pile of garbage, man. I wish you could find that video and replace every time I said Sprite with gap 45 gap.
Yeah.
It's a pile of garbage. It was unneeded. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
It cost too damn much money. And at some point, you're going to try to load your 45 in it. I'm just saying. We've had several customers come in here and say, I need to buy some 45 ACP. And I see that Glock on their side, and I say, let me see your pistol. And it has been a 45 gap 2 or 3
Yeah,
times. And
yeah.
they went and bought thinking it was a 45 ACP.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, 45 AP. Remember the new,
No, ACP.
25 AP, 32 AP.
25 auto, 25 ACP.
I think they're trying
AP.
to, no, they're
No,
standardizing.
they're trying to go to
their
AP. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still going to put the C in there. It was
Yeah.
Colt.
Well, I can see where they're coming from, though. The other companies that are building ammunition don't want
Why
to.
you call 30-06 Springfield 30-06?
Federal doesn't.
Springfield. Yeah, I know they don't. I don't agree with
They've
that.
been doing that for years. So, I mean, dude,
I
we're not going to build a gun. If let's say
I
one of
live
the
with
guys
I'll
downtown.
live with 25 auto.
Yeah.
But the 25 AP,
Yeah.
No.
It sounds, it's a governmental conspiracy.
Yep,
It is.
it is.
Yep.
What they're doing is they're just adding more confusion to the new guys into guns and new guys into reloading.
I think we need to go get our hats.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, it is kind of confusing because.
So they're talking about here about private sellers that are like reselling 22 ammo, buying it all up, reselling it.
Shoot them. Hang 'em by the
What we
short
have
hair.
here is not that situation. The guys who stand in line at Walmart on Saturday morning when the shipment comes in to try and get everything that they have,
They're hoarding it.
no. These guys are not those guys. These guys work at places that
Oh, you talking
sell.
about gun shop guys?
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. Now, one of the gun shops don't
Well,
do it anymore
even-
because they closed.
Yeah.
They close
Well,
down
there's some
business.
pawn shops
But,
that do it too. They'll go
oh.
get a couple 50-round boxes and break them up into
Yeah, these
25-round
guys,
baggies.
There used to be,
Well, it's like going to your Coke dealer. Hey, man,
there
you got
used
a
to be
bag
three
you
of
got a
them that
bag of
came
22.
in.
Yeah.
And Bobby said he knew
Can I
that
get,
they were all
I got
come
20
from the
bucks. Can
same
I get
place.
10 rounds?
They all came from the same place in there to buy
Yeah.
up all the stuff that he had. But he said he couldn't do anything about it. He's got to sell it to them.
And if they
They're
were,
all three in the line.
and if they
there,
were doing it
he's gotta
with
sell it to
plywood
them all
after a
three.
hurricane, they'd be in jail.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off.
Yep. They.
But yeah, they've been doing it ever since ever since the shortage started.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know.
They've been doing it
Yeah.
every damn week.
Yep.
They come in there, it's the same ones. And
Well, there's
the
a lot-
only ones that's fallen off are the ones that came
Yeah,
from that
but they're
store
being
that
replaced.
closed.
So, you know, Walmart can combat that one way. Okay, we get the shipment, we usually put it on Saturday. Screw it, we'll put it out on Tuesday this week.
No, but they can't. They have to put it out on Saturday morning.
I'd question that, but.
Probably some
They
kind
have
of
to put
corporate.
freight out when it comes in.
Mm.
Because if not, then when the guys come around that check the outs, there's a team that comes around and scans
course.
all the outs. If they scan them out, they're supposed to put it out, gets his ass in a sling. So if department manager tries to hold it back and not put it out till later, then he's going to get in trouble for it.
Well, that could kind of be seen as holding it out for employees.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Well, no, it could be.
Yeah.
You got to remember,
It
Walmart
could,
don't
yeah.
just sell ammunition. They
Well,
got
I
to
know.
they got to have
Yeah.
a rule and apply it to everything.
Yeah.
You see something fun?
I'm looking through to see Shitty Arms Corps.
Shitty
Yeah.
Arms Corps.
Yeah.
Arms Corps does a few things good.
No, they don't.
Oh, they do.
Yes,
They do. They do a few things good. A few.
Maybe
Yeah.
now.
A few.
What?
But they do enough. I like that 202 pistol. I like that 202 revolver.
.38, right?
Yeah.
Their competition guns,
No.
Pink has one of them, and he loves that gun.
I've heard that several
And-
times. I haven't.
Okay.
That's the one.
I've got
See, I'm
one of
coming.
the,
I'm coming from the side of the Arms
Yeah.
Corps semi-automatic 22 rifles and.
Yeah.
Well, they
See,
crank
I don't know,
those.
do they even make those anymore?
Yeah, they used
I
to.
didn't know
They
if
used
they
to
still
sell.
make 'cause-
They used to sell them under Squire.
I
Well,
take
see,
it back.
the old stuff
Yeah.
Now-
is a lot different, because when that new guy took it over, he like said, if you bought something and you have a problem with it, send it to me, I'll fix it.
Okay.
Well, the problem with that is, oh, excuse me. I say they still make those guns because they're still available through certain distributors. It could be old stuff.
stock.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Y'all know it's the only things I ever hear about anymore, the 38 revolvers and their 1911
Yeah.
variants.
Which I do
And-
not like.
Oh, I love mine.
Do you?
I've got one of them. I love that thing.
Well, they could be one of the things where they good and then they not good.
Yeah. Now
Well,
it's,
what's nice about the 45 auto, if they're making it standard GI size,
yeah.
I mean, it's easy enough. to
Yeah, they
change
got
out
the ones with
components,
all
or there's enough gunsmiths and enough know-how out there in the general
Yeah,
shooting
make it right.
population that a few file strokes or something's gonna make it right.
Yeah.
You know,
Now they've got, the ones with the rails on them and.
Well, with you being a
all the-
1911 guy, I know you went in there and done something to it.
I've done a little bit to it, but really all I've done is
There you
just
go,
smoothed out some stuff around the edges.
And a lot of times that's all it takes is a little smoothing.
I'll tell you, I did more to my auto ordinance than I've done to that.
That's
guy.
insane.
Yeah, considering what you pay for each.
Yeah. You know what, man? You know what I'm not a fan of? The straight rock islands.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
yeah.
Not a fan.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, 10, 15 years ago, the Rock Island, you wanted to build a race gun, you bought a Rock Island and built it up from that. You got you could get a good race gun.
They cost just as much
Oh, nowadays, yeah.
as something, you know, as,
Yeah.
as a platform that starts out good. And anyway, well, that's apples and oranges, I guess. But
How about the shooter we're sponsoring? She's shooting out in Wyoming at the National High School Rodeo Finals.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't seen how good she's done. Wait.
No, I haven't. I know she got done shooting.
Let me check for an update.
I haven't seen, but I shut my computer down. We're getting updates all day about how it was so windy when they woke up and how it got windier. And her mama was fretting bad. I wasn't fretting, neither was Daryl.
No.
We know the girl knows. I mean, she's been shooting for 3 years now. I mean,
She's a good one too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
We're gonna have her on the show when she gets back from national finals.
yeah. She can bring her gun in and
Yeah.
talk to us about how it was.
She even named that gun.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Savage Sally.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad she's doing as good as she's doing. This second year in a row.
Yeah, to nationals. She's qualified. I forgot what place she come in last year.
It wasn't real bad though.
No, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't bad at all.
And Alabama's team did halfway decent too in the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I know in the light rifle, I think there's 122 competitors out there at the nationals. Now that's the ones that, I'm sure there were some that qualified that couldn't make the trip financially or something.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's, you have to figure out that's nationwide. They sent 122 to nationals.
I wish that
So you
these-
had to get through a lot on your state level just to get to nationals.
I wish these kids' parents, if they get to
Leave
a
them
point where
alone.
they can do, well, no, well, that too. But I wish they would, if they can't afford it, I wish they would go to a gun shop and explain, hey, my youngin' did this.
Yeah.
Can y'all help us?
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a lot of gun shops out there that are looking, and not just gun shops, these are sporting goods shops.
Yeah.
They're looking for kids to help out.
Yeah.
And people around the community is usually real good about saying, well, yeah, let's do this.
I was gonna
They
say,
can help
if we
25 or 30
were
bucks
up in
each.
New York State, I guarantee you, in the county I'm from in New York, I could have 10 rod and gun clubs. All of them would hold some kind of benefit to pay for her trip.
Yeah, unfortunately here, we don't have but one gun club.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. The way gun clubs work and stuff, it's different in
Yeah.
different states.
Well, now that's just
regions.
out of Covington County. Gun clubs start getting more standardized, nationally standardized, but unfortunately here,
Yeah,
there's nothing.
yeah, I know. It's sad.
It is.
Because in Allegheny County in New York, where I'm from, almost every town in the county's got there's like 12 or more gun clubs in the county.
Somebody needs to move here and build a big old 4 or 5 star gun range right here. I think.
Yeah, they do. I mean, if,
I want a big old steak to eat after I get done shooting, so they got to have a restaurant in there.
yeah.
Some sleeping tubes would be nice.
Plenty of parking space for 18-wheelers.
Mm-hmm. Let's look and see if we got any comments on the YouTube. If they're gonna allow us to look.
I still ain't got nothing on
Yeah.
that.
We lost a viewer.
Well, you-
Lost a
yeah, you
viewer
can't-
on that.
You can't
Yeah,
take no mind of
I
that
know.
thing. We like YouTube and we enjoy them hosting our videos, but something's weird.
The
with the chat.
the interaction is lacking.
So Gun Channels works out because there's a live chat and it really has not broke. I don't think it's broken one time since we've been on.
No.
Not
If it-
during our
if it-
show
I was
anyway.
gonna say, if it has, it's probably been our fault.
Yeah, it's just too bad that it doesn't have the back end of the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
ability to do what YouTube does.
And you know what, too, man? A lot of the shows that the gun people get on YouTube for
Yeah.
Those shows are right there on gun channels,
Oh yeah, they're
and the
a lot of
people are
those
more
shows are
accessible.
right there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, they originate from the YouTube and everything, but you got a better platform of discussion
Mm.
and
Interaction.
and yeah, and you can
Knowledgeable
interact
people.
right there with the people. And on some of the shows, they
Yeah, sometimes in the chat, someone gets a question answered by someone else before we even get
Yeah.
to.
yeah, and there's a lot of these guys that do shows that are very interactive with the
We
audience.
lost, according
I mean,
to,
even more so than ours, because a lot of them they'll invite audience members, especially people that are constant audience members.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of those guys will bring those guys into their shows with them, and they do like a live chat show. So they have audience participation and even, you know, have them on the show with them as part of their panel. And then you got the main chat, and when there's a live chat going on to coincide with that, anybody can jump in that and be right there.
yeah, well, according to
As long as you
YouTube,
don't
we're
hit
losing
the
people left and
max
right. I
button.
hope they're going over to gun channels.
Oh yeah, you can't.
You can't
I know.
pay no mind to that.
No,
That
that's
thing
useless.
don't never work right, because we got more people than that in here
Yeah,
right now.
streaming.
I mean,
Yeah.
Weird.
so
Weird.
I don't know. I don't know why it shows up like that, because I think it's this computer.
Look at there.
It could be that
Somebody
computer.
says something.
Nope.
What they say?
Says getting lonely here.
Who is that?
I don't know. Hammett.
Well, come over to gun channels.
Hammett. Knockman.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Go over to gun channels, man.
He is. He's
www.gunchannels.com
on
forward
Gun
slash.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's in
Okay.
both places.
Okay. Good. Good. But then you can check out Yankee Marshall. You can check out Matt.
Never enough ammo.
Never enough ammo.
There's hit or miss.
Yeah.
There's
Well, AK Guru.
AK Guru.
And there's a bunch of other ones we don't mention. And I think
Yeah, there's
those come
ones
up.
that I just don't know anything about.
Me too.
And I don't know when their schedules are or anything, because of the times that they're on. It's just times that I'm not around anyway. So
Hey, Dr. Knows on there. He'll school your ass.
yeah.
But it's real cool. So I mean, a lot of the people that do watch YouTube for people like Matt,
Yeah.
or a Yankee Marshall, if they go over to gun channels and hang out enough, you know, those guys will jump in, you know, just
Oh,
straight
yeah.
up general chat and get a bullshit
Yeah.
about first one thing then the other, and it's cool.
Yeah, and Yankee takes like spells of hanging out in the lobby chat. I mean, sometimes you'll go over there and he'll be there for, you know, and talking with everybody for, you know, like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Well, he's a
may not
busy
be around
man.
anymore,
He's
yeah.
got such a big
So,
channel. He's busy.
he just, you know, takes, sometimes he'll come and hang out, and then he's off again.
He ain't sent us that damn snowball to try yet.
Yeah. Well, I like the mic we got.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I'm just messing with him about that the damn spaceship. But yeah, not only does it got this though, there's classifieds in there people can go through.
Yeah, there's the buy, sell, trade page or whatever. What is it called?
I think it's classifieds, dude.
Is it?
I wish we could get it to come up on the screen. I really do. Can we try it one more again? Can we see if it ain't just screwing
Let
with
me
us?
see if I can find the. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Okay. There we go.
It's working now.
There it is.
All right, we're showing gun
Okay.
channels.
Yeah, there's the gun channels. Let's see if I can.
Scroll where you want. Yeah.
Is it still going good? There's a scrolling box we keep talking
Yeah.
about so much.
Yeah, right here. It scrolls across.
I was gonna say, you could scroll up a little bit more on the other screen and bring it down.
I'm scrolling all the way to the top of the other screen.
Doesn't look like it.
Keeps
on this.
cutting that off for some reason.
Well, I'm looking at the scroll bar over there.
Let me try it again.
Yeah, see, you got, there
Okay,
you
it'll
go.
come back down. on
And looks like you get
There you go,
Right
that's,
here,
Yep.
this is the box that scrolls
Yeah, they get
over, and then,
the community thing right there. I think that's where the isn't that where the I can't remember where the buy swap sell thing's at on it. Resources maybe? We don't know. There's so much to do there.
yeah, trading post,
Trade
Trade
post,
That's
post,
it.
that's it.
trade post.
and it's
Yeah,
on the community tab.
yeah. Yeah,
But,
so, actually, if you go to YouTube and you, search for how to use gun channels,
Oh yeah, he does got a tutorial.
G-Webs has several tutorials on there telling you how to navigate everything.
There's ours.
Yep.
If you were looking at that, you could click on that. You could click on that, and it would go to our little portion of gun channels. Every second matters. We ain't did that in a while, which we ain't been hitting a second, have we?
No, we haven't hit the second on,
Just one time, I think.
just one time, yeah. Got my gun channels patch on today.
Yeah. When you first come in with it, I thought you had a Goodwill hat on.
A Goodwill hat.
Yeah, because they got that funky looking G for their thing.
Most people think it's a Glock.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Glock don't have a logo like that.
Mm-mm. No, theirs is.
It is supposed to be a Glock, I think. but
Oh yeah, in the holster.
Yeah.
Looks like a Gen 322 to me. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm sorry, I'm out of it.
Yeah, Daryl's been
It's
busting
been
his butt
yeah.
recording and
I
mixing.
was going to say something else about the Republican.
that's
National
exactly what I
Convention,
was about to talk
But
about, and I
I-
can't remember.
I don't remember what the hell else I was going to
Well,
say about it.
BLM was
I
threatening
mean-
to, or the new Black Panthers,
One or t'other, both the same
both,
thing.
yeah, were threatening to shut things down, but, some
Shit.
good old fashioned, outlaw bikers showed up and
Yeah.
quashed that.
Indeed. Yeah, it's just been we've been busting tail on a couple projects. And then yesterday found out that Jennifer had passed away, and then found out that Bo passed away. Dude, it was like that and like that, like 20 minutes after.
Yeah.
It's just been, it's a hell of a
Between work
Downer.
and personal, yeah.
hell of a downer. This weekend, Monday morning, dude, I felt like death.
Oh, you're gonna feel like death even more this next Monday
know it.
morning.
Yeah.
We got a show in Mississippi on Friday night and a show in New Orleans on Saturday. Gulfport, Mississippi, Friday night at the dock. New Orleans, Saturday night at the Poorhouse.
Mm-hmm. Pour.
Yep. The weekend after that, we're back in Mississippi at
Mhm.
Sideways in Gulfport.
And then we got the
Poplarville Fairgrounds
Yeah.
for a benefit for law enforcement and military.
it's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really, really good fun show.
Hey, we got to take PA to that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, boy, we got to take everything
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah, it's a great big old place. It'll be good though. It'll be real good. I'm looking forward to playing down New Orleans. Dude.
Me
I haven't
too.
played down there in years.
I ain't been there yet.
Oh, you haven't never been?
It'll be my first trip to New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I got to drive back to Gulfport for the hotel now. So
there ain't no promises when you go there, dude.
well, but what's nice?
Where
We're
is
playing.
this place you're playing in New Orleans?
I haven't looked.
It's
I don't know if it's in the quarter or not.
it's New Orleans. We ain't talking about Fat City or any
Yeah.
one of those lists. It's in
It's
New
New
Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's nice, it's an early show, so
No, that one's 9 to midnight.
yeah. Well, that's
Well, it's pretty early.
yeah. That's early for us.
That's early
Usually-
for New Orleans.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
Well, that just means we'll be getting out about the time you can't leave.
Yeah.
And then the night before, though, we got a really easy night the night before. We're playing at the,
I won't call it easy till it's done.
hey, man, let's have the dot from 6 to 9.
Yeah, so it is an early night. Yes.
Good. It's good. That place is huge, man.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a big building. Yeah. I think we're gonna be outside there too.
That'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
We're right there on the beach, so
Water,
it should be
yeah.
a good breeze blowing.
Yeah. Especially as evening rolls in.
Mm. Yes, laws. Yes, I hope the musician's friend sends me my strings real quick.
Yeah, you need those strings. We find a place down there if we have to.
Yeah. Well, they got that one place. What was the name of that one?
The one we never made it to.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it
Isn't
though.
there a music store on every other corner in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking Mississippi right now,
Yeah.
but
Well, there was a pretty good bit of Mississippi.
yeah.
We played for the.
Well, we did back-to-back shows, and we barely had enough time to break down and set back
Yeah.
up before the next show.
Yeah.
We were at the VFW. We played for them
It was
that
a
day.
4-hour, 5-hour show.
5 hours. I think.
Yeah, it was definitely 2 hours too long.
And then we're over at Brett Favre's place.
Yeah, sideways.
Sideways. Yeah.
That was a nice little place.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a nice, cozy, comfortable. That little block right there. There were like 5 bars right in that little
man. It was
block.
like-
It was a nice. It almost had a European feel to it when you were outside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would too. Yeah.
I mean, it was nice. I liked it.
Mhm.
And we kept after 10 o'clock. We kept that bar packed.
Yeah. That place was. I mean, it'd fill up, and that crowd would go to the next bar, and then I guess the bar next to us would fill that place back up, and it was just kind of an ongoing cycle for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
It reminded me. Of
Oh,
back
it's
in
set
the
up
day.
like that stuff Montgomery tried to do a few years ago,
Yeah.
where they had the little chain of,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
of
just one.
bars where you
Yeah.
go from one to
This
the
is
other.
just
and-
one little block, and I don't think any of the fronts were more than 30 foot
Yeah.
wide. And there was only like 8 or 10 of them.
Probably on both sides. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it is a nice little spot.
I enjoyed it.
We had fun at that bar too. The staff he had there was real nice. The people there were great. I mean, I think a lot of them are summertime residents, but they were great.
Oh yeah, they were real nice.
Yeah.
Well, we had some people from all over the place.
Yeah,
Some folks from
some tourists.
from down in Mexico, and
Now, what they do need to do, they need to build a wall by that damn CSX track. So when the train rolls through, you don't hear the horn.
oh, you could hear it.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear it on stage.
Well, you had the monitor
Trent
in
on
one
the side.
ear. You had Trent with glass surrounding him right next to you. Oh yeah, a bay window. You know,
Yeah.
they put Trent in the bay window.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
We used to threaten to do that with a guy, and I knew somebody that had a plexiglass box that they had put their drummer in.
I don't think a plexiglass box would have helped in that spot.
We kept threatening to do that to Jim.
No, the worst
because
part,
he
the
was-
box was behind
he was
him,
so
so it made
loud.
well. That's Trent plays loud too, and his back was to the bay window,
Yeah,
so it was just.
it was ridiculous.
And with the bay window, you know, you got the 45, so it was just echoing back. Daryl was in there dying. I know
Yeah.
Daryl couldn't hear nothing.
It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. My ear was hurting pretty good last week. Or
Tracy, I
week
need
before
more
last.
monitor. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I wouldn't move it because I knew if I moved it, there was going to be all kinds of feedback.
What's all them? What does them X's mean, man?
That's the moderator thing. See? It's just,
Well, you kick them. Don't kick them out.
I'm not kicking
Oh,
them out, I'm
okay.
just highlighting.
So I was trying to kick y'all out, man. It ain't
It's
us.
just the thing that shows up because you can
You know who we are? What time
delete
is it?
those messages.
It's
It's almost 7.
almost.
You want to do
7.
something fun?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's that?
We're
Let's
gonna-
call Mike Soro and get him to plug his show.
I thought we were going to prank call someone.
Well, no, it's almost is. We're probably gonna wake him up out of bed.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, we were gonna do a show where we prank called a lot of people. We decided that might get us in trouble
Yeah.
with the law.
Yeah.
But Daryl's a Fed, so.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if y'all know this guy or not, but he's got a pretty interesting show that comes on. He needs to get him an account over at Gun Channel.
That's the guy that we were.
Hey, is Alabama
listening to the other week? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put that on speakers. Alabama, a two-party state
Two-party state.
for recording.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then you gotta notify him when
Oh, I
you talk
am.
to him.
He ain't gonna answer.
He's probably watching it. Yeah, I ain't picking up that damn
I'm
phone.
not sure if it is or not. I know at one point it was a two-party, but I thought it went to one party. It may have changed
Yeah.
again, though. I don't know.
He's got this great big long.
Yeah, did you give a second phone number?
No, it's his call-in number.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we'll do something a little funner.
Who we calling now?
Lori Alexander.
Who? Oh.
Oh God!
Her show is better than that thing we moderated for. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, after watching that, I'm.
Tinfoil.
I bet she ain't
Tinfoil.
gonna pick up.
Aluminum garbage can or something.
You damn right. And if she
seemed a
if
little.
she listens to this show,
Yeah, she
then
seemed,
she'll never
yeah.
talk to you again.
she seemed a little flustered, though. I will give her
She
that.
was.
She
She
seemed
was.
a little.
She was pissed at somebody.
She was.
that
A little bit
had
too
already
much,
been kicked
yeah.
out of the
Yeah.
thing or something because, but
Dang, Daryl, you're batting 1,000.
Yeah,
over
they-
Yeah, I know, dude.
that was the one where they were talking about the Masons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, what it was is that somebody had run her slam down, and she wasn't on top of her game. Not that day. Now that other fella that was on there, I don't know who he was, but he was serious.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, yeah, the one
Who's
that
our,
was talking to
who's our
that came
internet
by halfway
DJ
through.
friend? Call him or call our.
Wilson,
Call Wilson or our NC Star.
let's call Wilson.
Yeah, let him know we got some shows coming up and we're going to be getting an album out.
Let's call. He got his show going too. He may be on the air right now.
Well, that could be real interesting.
Oh yeah, it would be.
You're on the air. You're on the air. Let's see if Daryl can come out of this slump here.
Yeah, I know it, right? I've got a bunch.
We can
more
call
numbers.
Courtney.
No, we're not.
we
Come on, Wilson.
call personal
What we need to do
protection.
is,
Oh wait, that girl quit.
What
Dude.
you do is
Daryl had a girl from personal protection. She wanted to tase him.
It was
get
horrible, man.
NC Star to give us some endorsements.
Well,
We need to do.
they're gonna send us some stuff to look at and show off
Yeah,
a
and
little
we're to
bit.
call him back on it and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, you was telling me about that last week, I think, or
This is Wilson.
sometime during this week. Something. My days are all jacked up. I'm trying to get. I'm running to the end of my vacation.
I know.
So I'm trying to get everything straightened out on the days,
Yeah.
times.
Well, we've been going to Mississippi every weekend, driving back and forth, plus a whole day down there
Yeah.
and trying to promote the band and learning some of the stuff I got to learn to manage what's going to be happening with the band. And
We're gonna call Scott Haggard.
Yeah.
He's got a little tour going on right now.
Yeah. Where's he playing?
I don't know. We're about to find out though.
Good. Good. Yeah.
Scott Haggard is
We got-
Merle Haggard's son, and he is some kind of serious. He is a hell. If you haven't listened to his music, you need to.
He looks like his daddy, sounds like his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
we
it
need,
is?
we need to do a show with him.
Another. Yeah, I ain't played with him in a while.
Open for him, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Depending on how our album does here shortly, he might open for us, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I ain't sure what's going on.
Daryl just can't get a hold of no one.
Well, I got a few people on here I could call, and it would be very interesting.
Well, payback's a bitch,
I know who we gonna call.
Uh-oh.
No, we ain't. Never mind. I ain't going there.
No.
I ain't going there. I ain't gonna go there.
We're gonna have to call a couple of these people and talk to them in advance and make sure they're gonna be available.
It's funner to do this right
Hey.
here, though.
You're on the air.
Andalusia Armory. What's going on? Who's this? Yeah, buddy, we're doing our gun channel show right now. We was going to put you on speakerphone and let you tell the folks how to get to your music and where you playing at and all. You want to do that? Let me throw you on speakerphone. All right, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Turn.
All righty. We got you on there now. If you just want to tell them how do you find your music and where they can buy it
Well,
from.
you might
and where
want to tell the people who they're listening to.
Oh yeah, Scott, tell them who you are and all that stuff about you.
Okay, my name's Scott Haggard, and I've recently joined North American Misfits up in North Carolina, and we're going to be touring all over. You could go to my Facebook page and also the North American Misfits page and listen to my music. Also, I'm in the process of cutting a new album, and we're about halfway through with it, so won't be long for it'll be coming out.
That's you working with Teddy on that, ain't you?
Yeah, Teddy Grinstead.
Yeah, he's one jam up feller.
Yeah, he sure is. I tell you what, he's character.
He is, and he's got some pretty good stuff too. Do you remember what his website is? I can check him out.
Lord, I don't right off the top of my head. Sure don't.
They can find him on Facebook, I think, at Teddy Grimstead, though.
Yeah, they can find him on Facebook, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Where you guys been playing at, man? Y'all was up in Nashville not too long ago.
Yeah, I got on the inside of the big stage and on the outside. So we played it there, and we played at the Nashville Bar and Grill. We had a great time, man. It was wonderful.
That's awesome,
It
dude.
is awesome.
Can't wait for that new album, man.
Yeah, I'll be glad to get through with it.
I think I accidentally got to put a drum track on your album.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you did too.
I didn't know what it was for until I was
Finished.
listening. Yeah, I was listening to the chord progression, and I was listening to the way the song flows. And I told Tracy, I said, I think this is one of Scott's songs.
Yeah, this is one that talking about the state I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that Teddy come up with from somewhere. I don't know. He really urged me to do it, so but he just got to get rid of that drum machine, man. I just can't have that drum machine.
Well, I sure didn't mind putting drums on it. Sure didn't.
All right. Good.
Well, but yeah, we just want to get you on there. Tell the folks how to get to your music and all, and I'll give you a holler. I ain't forgot about coming down there. It's just been busy.
No, that ain't no problem, man. Just whenever you get a chance.
All right, brother. Well, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye. Scott's got some real good music
Yeah,
out.
and he's a real good guy too. You want to know what that man does in between, or did in between, before he's got this new album deal? He used to deliver our pizza from Pizza Hut. So he's
No
a real
shit.
down to earth guy, you know.
Wanted something to do in between
Yeah.
touring.
Yeah.
Deliver from
Delivering
Pizza Hut.
pizzas. Yep.
He come walking in. Well, that was that Scott. He goes, nothing much. It'll be 1950. And I was like, what will be 1950? He's like, your pizza.
Yep. Sure enough.
But he's down to earth. He wants to get out and do something and whatnot. He was a truck driver.
Yeah, and when he's home, he's always helping his mama.
Oh yeah,
Takes good care of his mama.
indeed. He's got some real good. Like he was saying, they can find him, at Scott Haggard on Facebook. And then listen to that Shadow of Merle song. That's a real good song. Yeah, dude. His producer is over in Scandinavia.
And called us here at the shop.
Yeah, he's like, Daryl, I can't do his voice, you know what I mean? But he's like, can you do something for me? I was like, what's that? He goes, I'm going to send you a track, and I need you to put drums on it, record it, and send it back to me.
It's like, okay, yeah, we can do that. Of course, we didn't get paid.
Yeah, well, it was good enough to
Yeah,
help
you know,
Teddy out.
but-
Teddy's
but
a good dude, too.
That's part of paying your dues too. You know, you do those little favors and they
Yeah.
come back.
Oh, yeah.
Continue. So Daryl goes, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I start listening to it, and I'm like, man. And I'm trying to put a drum beat to it. And I'm like, I started thinking about it. I was like, this is one of Scott's songs. I said, there ain't no damn doubt about it, you know. So finally got it done and sent in. I asked Teddy, I said, is that one of Scott's? He was like, oh yeah, how'd you know? I played with Scott a lot. You know,
Yeah, he's my cousin. I've played with him.
He lives right down the road, you know, down there at the old place, just right down the dirt road.
Yep.
At the other end of it, as a matter of fact. But he's real good. Real good. And that fella we was trying to call, that Mike Soror, I can't, man, for the life of me, Soror Strikes Back. That's the name of his show.
Yeah.
And he was actually supposed to be around the RNC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was going to broadcast from there, and I don't know what happened with that, but he put up that he wasn't going to be able to make it.
Oh.
I was, you know what, man? First off, I hate that Pete Santilli's in jail, period. But I hate that he is in jail right now, because I would absolutely love to see a Pete Santilli show from the RNC. Yes, absolutely. I miss Pete Santilli show, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. But I mean, yeah, you can go to YouTube and watch it, but anywho, maybe that'll get straightened out pretty quick.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching Fox or any of that crap. Have y'all seen any of the RNC stuff?
No, I haven't.
Just the
Just a
stuff
couple
that come on
articles.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a couple articles I clicked on.
Well, all the mass
Couple of speeches or whatever.
mass media is so afraid of stuff like what we're doing. Of course, not us. We're small game, but these folks that have bigger channels, you know, and they're scared to damn death of it, and they're just rattling off, I think, any old thing that they can come up with, and they're making shit up worse than they ever have before.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. I mean, when was it when that went down? Was it a few days ago, a week ago, when they tried to shut down Sheriff Clark? You see that? Where he was talking to,
what all was up with that?
he was talking to that Lemon guy, and he kept redirecting the interview the way he wanted it to go, and talk about the Black Lives Matter and all this crap, and he kept trying to steer it his way, and they got so mad at him they cut the commercial. Yeah, they cut the commercial and cut him off because they couldn't control.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, that's bullshit, right? I've seen them do that a couple times with sheriffs over the past 8 or 9 months. One time, me and you was watching. Remember they escorted that dude slam off stage?
Yeah.
He was talking, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, they
two
basically
guys
tried
in
to do
suits
that
comes
with-
up, and they escort him
They
slam off
basically tried to do
stage.
that with Sheriff Clark.
Yeah.
And he was just like, when they come back, he just stayed right on what he wanted to say, and they kept trying to change, bring it back to their narrative, and they're like, that's a discussion for a different time. That's a completely different discussion, and it's like, no, this is you asked me a question.
Yeah, I'm not
answering
gonna
the question.
play your
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the shit of the matter is, if it had been a congressman or a senator or something like that,
They'd
they
let
could
them
have cut
talk.
off on their own agenda that was
Yeah.
completely unrelated with what they're talking about. It's always like that's garbage.
Oh yeah, you watch a politician, you ask them one question, they start out trying to answer it, and next thing you know, you're in left field
Yeah.
and don't know how the hell you got there.
For real, man, because they will trap you. They will trap you in the moment. They will roll you straight off into some other shit.
It's like, oh wait a minute, we started here and now I'm back there.
Yeah.
How's that?
Caught in the damn net.
What the hell happened?
Caught in the net. All the time. Which now, some alternative media, I was calling it new media there for a while with the N, with the U, with the dots. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? But yeah, this alternative media stuff. Some of those folks do it too.
Yeah.
expend their
Well,
agenda the
yeah,
way they want to go.
There's,
Especially if they want you to turn out to be fed.
Yeah,
well, there's those people which are supposed to be on,
Yeah, the
The-
right
the
the
side.
right
side.
side, but they're on the wrong
Yeah.
side of the right side.
and then you got people who are completely on the left and make no qualms about the
Being
fact
there.
that they are, like the Young Turks and.
Yeah. Oh my
people like
God,
that.
dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now I will say this.
I can't even watch it. Brandon
Yeah.
Estrada.
Yeah.
He watches them just all the time because he's always talking about, how crazy they are and how, just completely off
Some of those
base
shows are
they
interesting though.
That's his whole thing, is
Yeah.
that it's interesting because of their take on it. He
Yeah,
sees
their point of
their
view.
point of view on it,
Yeah.
and then he can come back to it or whatever, and so then he can.
A lot of people
he
think they're
can
coming
answer
back
it,
though.
Right. So, I can't even watch it. I'm like 2 minutes in, and I'm either ready to put my fist through the screen or or just leave
Yeah.
because
I can't. I watch a show. I get so mad though. My whole face would get red.
I can't.
Tracy would be like, "What the hell are you watching now?"
Yeah, I can't watch that shit. I'm on blood pressure med as it is,
Yes, it's
You start driving around in
Yeah,
circles.
yeah, you've seen me, yeah.
You come out of your office and you just start
That's because I can't
making
pace.
circles around the.
Yeah, I do. I pace in a wheelchair,
it's
but you can tell how upset I am by how fast I go.
yeah. If you
Yeah, you see me screaming around the corner on one wheel.
But yeah, it's real cool that stuff like this goes on. There's the in-betweeners. And I kind of throw the tinfoil hat in there with them in-betweeners. Because sometimes you'll watch them and they'll have this going on. Like they'll be
Yeah.
talking about this orange lighter is the greatest
Every
thing
now
ever.
and again, a tinfoil hat has that
Yeah.
moment.
Well, dude, I've been saying for a while
you
that
know.
those tinfoil hat channels are starting to become more and more factual than they are.
Yeah,
I mean,
some of them are.
You can
because
glean
they-
a little bit here and there
Yeah.
from some of them. Yeah,
Mhm.
they say stuff that's, at least when you think about it seriously, oh yeah, that's actually plausible. That's
Yeah.
not as
Yeah.
far out
Well,
there
some
as
of
it might
some of those
sound.
tinfoil hat people, they are conscious of the fact that they're tinfoil hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they thrive on that.
yeah.
So they go out of their way to be just as.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
I can't. What channel is that on? 'Cause I was
I
trying
don't
to
even know, dude.
Because when we drive back from Mississippi or something in the middle of the night, I need something to keep my ass awake.
It's-
But then you got the
Especially when
ones
they
that-
talk about the aliens. Yeah, I was an alien. I'm an alien, or I was a yeah. That really.
But then you got the ones that they don't really realize that they're tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
They actually believe it until they don't.
Well, no,
And then those guys usually turn out to
But
end up in some good
in
information.
the transitional
because they
period,
don't.
in the transitional period, this orange lighter is the greatest thing that God ever created until they see this white one. And then it is. And then they'll lose that white one, and all of a sudden the orange one is the greatest thing that God ever created.
Yeah.
Now, the ones that knows that they are damn tinfoil hats, they will research the dog shit out of everything they say.
Mhm.
And you can, they'll have so much homework for you to do. And if you start looking at it, you remember that net we was talking about a while ago
Yeah.
with the politicians?
Yeah.
They got that thing too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll start dragging you in. I'm
Yeah.
talking about Bigfoot's ass and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, on the topic of tinfoil hats, I'm not going to name any names, but we got some local ones that are real tinfoil hats.
We do,
And
but I think if we talking about the same people, I'm pretty sure we are.
We talking about that one customer of ours?
Yes.
Yeah.
probably are.
At
We
least
talking about real good dude?
Well, the ones that I'm thinking of is more than one person,
Yeah, but I'm sure he's thinking about at least
and
the
a
person
couple
we're
of
thinking
them
about.
are. One of them is real out there,
That we used to work with?
perhaps.
That's giving too much information.
And there's a couple more of them that are kind of out there, And then there's another one that's not as far out there as it used to be. The one that's not as far out there as it used to be, I guess he's still got his little TV show, local TV.
Oh, that
Mm.
one. Yeah.
But he used to be real out there when he first started that show,
Yeah.
remember?
I tell you what, though, he
Now
busted some
he's
shit
got-
out though.
Yeah, he did.
He busted some
Because-
shit out.
But in the process of it, there was a lot of stuff that was.
Little- yeah.
Well, I mean, I
That's
guess
how he ended up busting some stuff out because everything was. He was so tinfoil hat to start with.
Yeah.
That
They didn't pay
Nothing was
much
they
attention.
didn't pay attention
Yeah.
to him because
Well, that-
he was a laughing stock.
that and nothing was taboo
And that's-
either.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And so then he ended up
Oh, but when he done
falling. He just fell
that, he
right
caught on
into
fire.
it.
He caught on fire after that was
Oh yeah, because he was
this
legitimate.
and this and this
Right.
and this. Yeah.
He became
Yeah.
legitimate all of a sudden.
Well, he
Even
was.
though, well, half the stuff was still out
Tinfoil
there in
hat.
tinfoil hat, but that part that he was on to something.
Yeah.
And ended up busting a bunch of people.
Well, he done that not just one time, but several times.
yeah.
But
because-
hell, he had a backlog of material he
Yeah.
had done. Look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm
Yes.
talking about every blade of
But-
grass that
But
man
now
turned
he's
over.
not tinfoil hat like that anymore. He still goes out there every now and then.
Well, no, he still is. But the
But-
thing is, now that he has kind of like found the way, you know what I mean? I guess I'm kind of say he's kind of found what to look for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got a damn good eye for picking shit
Oh,
out. I'll tell you another one just like that too. Robert Booth over at WOPP.
Oh
Let me
yeah.
tell
Yeah,
you
let
right
Robert
now.
get his teeth on
Yeah.
something.
Let me
Dude.
tell you that
He'll turn over every rock and every stone.
that stuff that went on here a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
That crazy election.
Oh
that
yeah.
they
He
had
broke
over
that
there.
down. He broke that down.
Oh yeah, because he was.
Hey, look, from what I've seen from all the mayor signs, you're gonna have
They
another
wouldn't
crazy
let him
election.
in up there. Remember
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they locked him out?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
He's like, nah. Robert Booth, man, he's on it.
Yeah.
He is absolutely on it. And you know what? He has got a radio show. He's an AM station,
yeah.
but he's
Little
a damn,
small dinky.
yeah, but he reaches on out there
Yeah,
pretty
I know.
good. And little old bitty, like
Yeah.
you said, little old bitty thing, WOPP AM. you
Little
can find him on
antenna,
Facebook.
little antenna with a shack next to it.
That's
Basically.
a good point that
What is it?
AK Jesus just made.
What did he say?
Alex Morrison, you know, he's from up in Decatur.
Mhm.
Yellowhammer News.
Yeah.
They don't roll over a whole lot of stones, but
But
they tell it like it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they do. They
They
tell
do.
it straight
Yellowhammer.
up like it is.
Yeah.
And
But Roberts, they should check out his morning show, the Gun Channels folks, and the YouTube stuff because he does a real nice video live stream in the
oh,
morning.
he does.
Yeah, from like 8:30 till 10,
Yeah.
and they can find it as I think it's www.wopp.com. I think is
probably.
Oh, he
website.
streams it straight from the
From the radio
Yeah,
station
quite
website.
honestly,
Yep.
if they just go WOPP in the search engine, they're gonna find it.
Yeah, yeah, they will.
You know.
WOPP AM radio.
Yeah.
But he does a real good one, and it's not just local stuff either.
Yeah.
He touches on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they get off on
Yeah.
the state and some federal
Mm-hmm.
issues and stuff.
And he actually goes and he investigates. He goes,
Yeah.
you know, he'll check out courts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't want them sniffing up your butt.
No, no. If you got something to hide, Robert will
He will
find
find
it, and
it,
he don't
yeah.
give a shit. He'll
And
say
he will
it.
let everybody know.
But yeah,
And he don't care if you're your friend or not.
No, we don't.
He's gonna turn you inside out.
yeah.
But
some of
that's
those,
good that's good though. He doesn't, yeah,
No.
some of those guys that we got around here that are like the tinfoil guys. Some of them are real out there. Others they're a little further out there than they should be, but they're going in the right direction. They might be a little bit
Well, they got an
further on
audience.
the edge than they should be, I guess.
I don't know that I would say that they're going
Well, some of
further
them
than
don't
they
have an
should.
audience because they don't do anything
Yeah.
to have an audience.
But what I'm saying
So-
is I don't think they go further than what they should,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of good, not only just information like what we talking about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scientific knowledge come out of those people
yeah.
Yeah.
getting out there and doing
Well,
that
another
mess.
thing, the tinfoil kind of throws people off too,
It does.
because even if you're onto something, if you look like you're crazy,
Yeah.
they
No
don't
one's
pay
gonna pay
quite as much
attention.
attention to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, it's funny.
So-
Some of those tinfoil hats, they got PhDs.
Yeah.
You know, so they're
Well, you know, I think that, you know, Mr. Aliens, you know, I think that dude has several PhDs.
Holy crap, man.
You know, the guy with,
Yeah.
the hair.
Yeah.
And
Ancient Aliens. He's
yeah,
on that
yeah,
all
it's the
time.
Ancient Aliens guy. I can't remember his damn
Him
name.
and Dr. Wu or Wong, you know the one I'm talking about, the white-haired guy. I think he's from China.
Yeah. I don't know
Dr.
where he's from,
Wang.
but I know who you're talking
I
about.
don't know what his name
Yeah,
is.
he's out there too.
But yes, I got 3 or 4 that I generally stick to. I like Mike Soror's show. He ain't tinfoil hat though. He's more political based.
Yeah,
I like Lori Alexander's show. Usually.
she's a tinfoil hat.
at least she was for that one I watched.
Well, no, but she see, she's got a couple different outlets.
Well, I've seen some of the stuff that she posts on
Hmm.
Facebook. Some of it is a little out there. And then the other day when me and you
Yo.
listened to her show,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I just rolled away.
But here's the
I
thing.
rolled.
I know. Yeah.
Here's the thing though. It's just like everything else. We're gonna have shows where people are this is
Yeah.
bullshit. We don't want to listen.
Well, it's kind of hard to not do that because she was talking about
Personal stuff.
Masons
Yeah.
and Freemason conspiracies and stuff. So it's kind of hard to not go off in left field,
Oh yeah.
even if you're debunking
Yeah.
conspiracy theories when it comes to Freemasonry. You still end up in left field because there is so much tinfoil
Yeah.
It is wrapped in it.
surrounding that circle.
Yeah.
You layer after layer.
Purposely too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You
Yeah.
peel
Yeah,
back one piece of
there's
tinfoil.
so much that's just there just
To keep people
for
off.
that mystique.
Well, here's the thing though. Some of that stuff, you pull that tinfoil back and you go, whoa, and put it right back because you're like, that was creepy. That was real and that was creepy and I don't like it. And I'm going to go to the other side and start eating. I'm just saying. So, but yeah, and it was personal too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
particular.
you can tell by her tone of voice and stuff. She's a little,
Yeah, she was put off. And,
she was a little agitated and wasn't probably coming off as clear and as nice as she wanted to.
yeah.
I will give her that.
I really like her stuff when she starts talking about the chemtrails and stuff like that. Hey, she was the one that turned me on to the Australian thing that was 100% for real. Australia absolutely allowed them. What was that thing we was looking at on Fox News? They allowed them to distribute a vaccine.
Vaccine via.
An airborne vaccine through down vapor trails. Testing it.
Yeah,
That happened.
they did.
I thought it was tinfoil hat of shit, and then I looked and said, "Oh wait, this is from Fox News." I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, the hell is this shit?" I don't know. It was a malaria thing, wasn't it?
Something to do with skeeters, I think. I can't remember what.
I can't remember either. It was some
But
badass
but
form
anyways,
of
man,
crop
why-
Do
dust.
you
Yeah.
want chalky
Watch-
vampire zombies?
Yeah.
Because that's how you get chalky vampire zombies.
Well, just watch Last Ship, you know.
Do you
Oh,
want,
yeah.
do you want Will Smith running around as the last man on earth?
Yeah,
Because that's how you get
Yeah.
Will Smith running around as the last
Oh,
man
yeah.
on earth.
but it was seriously some glorified version of damn crop dusting.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see how this works. The fuck. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I had to run around with a dust mask or a gas mask. All the fucking
Mhm.
dust mask would be good for vapor.
Well, you know what, man? As far as that goes, though, we've been known since 1950s that seeding is real.
Yeah.
It's real, and
Yeah.
the shit of the matter is when these guys start citing stuff like that, people still go, "That's bullshit." Well, no, it's not bullshit.
Oh, cloud seeding has been going on
Yeah, it's been going on
before
for a
we had
while.
aircraft.
Yeah.
I mean, there were guys trying
Yeah,
to
they're doing it with balloons and stuff.
balloons and
Yeah.
rockets
Yeah.
and all kinds of weird ways. Yeah.
So I mean, there's always
Hell, the theory goes back so far, it's almost snake oil.
Yeah.
I mean,
but all that stuff has got a moment of truth in it.
Yeah.
well, I'm sure. Who was it? Galileo or one of them Italians but in court, they used to, in court, when I say in court, I'm talking like the king or queen's court. They used to entertain by, oh, which is gonna hit the ground first, this grape or this grapefruit?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that was tinfoil hat territory then, but, you know.
Oh,
And
yeah.
everybody would say, oh, the grapefruit, of course, but no, they hit at the same time. Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of black magic, what kind of shit are you doing?
Yeah. Throw him in the river. If he floats,
Yeah.
he's a duck.
I mean, it's like if they, yeah, if they'd have watched Leonardo da Vinci do the Mona Lisa, chances are, if they looked at the canvas, if she was upside down because he was using a lens
Yeah.
to project. That's how he got so real. That's how they got the realism. Those masters always painted behind a curtain. And so it was dark enough so that they could see the reflection coming through the lens they were using. You know, that's how they got those portraits so real.
Yeah.
I mean, it was upside down because it was just coming through a single lens instead of two to correct the, you know, just like,
Mm.
yeah.
Well, then we also had Nostradamus.
Hey, now look, just saying.
I'm sure that he was not nearly as tinfoil
No.
as he became
After
Later, yeah,
much
yeah.
later.
Because you
after
got
his
to look at some other works too. Jules Verne.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, just because he didn't write it down and call himself a predictionist, you take a look at his shit, man. Fucking nuclear powered sub. You know.
Well, his shit that everybody always cites. Everybody always fucks with it, and they always put the wrong stuff and this and that. I don't know nothing about that mess. but-
Is it life copying art, or was it? I mean, was
Well,
it
there's a lot of that
because
stuff
it
that
was
you can't-
written?
because it
Did
was-
people think about it and it became, or was he
Yeah.
truly a visionary?
Well, I mean, like you was talking about
And then like
Jules Verne. Then you can
Yeah.
come on up to 1984 and stuff. Like
I was
that.
just going to say
Well,
1984, the book. I mean, you read it. I mean, come on. And even Animal Farm at the end, the
Yeah.
animals got out. The the USSR fell. I mean,
Yeah.
so Nostradamus, yeah, I'll put him. I won't just look at him. I will look at him more tinfoil hat just because he did call himself
A prophet.
a prophet or a predictionist, which, well, I think all of us agree that we got a book that says we shouldn't be paying attention to them folks. Just saying, but you can't help but to notice it now and again, you know.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of that stuff, and it's all rooted in
Yeah.
all rooted in some kind of truth. Because if there wasn't a truth to it, who would look at it in the first place?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that ever blopping about?
What the
Not
blobs are
us.
about.
Is that your phone blopping, or is that my
No,
phone?
that's
it's the
the,
computer.
That's the
Oh, hell.
the main chat room over there blobbing.
Hmm.
Every time somebody says something, it blobs.
So yeah, if you've been listening on YouTube, you should check out Gun Channels. Go to our page on there, www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory. And from there, you can check out all the other content on the site. There's a main chat that's always going.
Yeah, you can get to it just by going to gunchannel.com.
Yeah. You can probably
It
tell them.
shows that on the main page.
Now, how do they know what show is currently happening?
What show is currently happening?
How do they figure that out?
Well, there's a few different ways that you can figure that out. You can ask somebody.
Durr.
You can. I don't think there's a. There used to be a.
Live now thing.
Yeah. Well, there used to be a like a schedule,
Hmm.
but
Well,
people
we
were
go-
changing their.
Yeah, I was going to
times
say,
and-
we've started so
so
late
they-
sometimes
yeah.
and run so
Yeah.
late
So
sometimes.
G-Webs was redoing that.
What he needs to
I'm
do
not
is have a
sure whatever
little,
went with that.
what he needs is a little square up in the box in the corner that says on air now.
Well, usually what they do is on the main page where it's got that that feed
Yeah.
of the where you can post stuff on there. They'll post the current show when it starts, so you'll see it on the main page there when they start the show. Like when we started ours tonight, G-Webs posted us on the main page live now.
Well, I guess the other thing is if you see main chat just drop out, you know something's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually people like,
Yeah.
I
Basically,
always
it's more
post-
interesting than what we're doing.
always post in the main chat when we start the show.
Yeah.
I always post a link to our channel
Yeah.
in there, and just about everybody else does the same thing when their show starts. They'll post and let people know that they're going live.
And they can get a free membership or they can get a paid membership and have a lot of really nice options.
Yeah.
Have we become an advocate for Gun Channel's
Yeah.
channel?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so
Well,
too.
why not?
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
place. It's a good
Yeah,
place.
Good place.
I mean, they let us do our thing.
Yeah, they do. And they don't tell us, hey, guys,
I mean,
we heard
you're
your
not-
show last week. We
yeah.
don't like it very much.
You're not talking about guns or ammo, so you can't be on the channel anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Which now, the chat's always open. If y'all got a gunsmithing question, they can ask us.
Yeah.
We'd be
Yeah. If you have a
glad.
question about anything.
Or
Gun
production
related.
or,
Yeah.
Knife,
Yeah.
well, you know, we'll do our best. I mean, we all have our own little thing, and
Hmm.
then we got those other things that we know just enough about to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed. And our show does usually start at 6 p.m. Central Time. And we run till 7 and a little after.
Yeah,
7
as
to
late,
7:30.
as late as 8 o'clock every now and again.
We have.
We're
We have.
running past 7:30 right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's about time.
We might as well wrap it up, right?
Yeah. But before we wrap it up, just want to say, anybody out there listening or who listens later this week, if you're going to be in the Gulfport, Mississippi area on Friday night, the Corona 5, spell it out if you're looking for the Facebook page. Daryl and I will be there. That's Daryl's band, the Corona 5. We'll be playing with Lucky Hondon.
Mhm.
And he's a platinum recording artist. We'll be at The Dock in Gulfport, Mississippi on Friday from 6 to 9. And then Saturday, we're going to be in New Orleans at the Pour House. That's Pour House from 9 to midnight.
Yeah,
or
I think so.
something like that. Come and check us out. Come and meet us. Talk to us. Let us know you heard us on Gun Channels or YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
we'll be happy. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah, and later on in the year, we're going to be doing some further shows out. Maybe we can hook up with some of these folks from Gun Channels, have
Yeah.
them come out.
Yep.
Sure enough. We were to find out if they're having open internet at some of these places and do a little broadcasting.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't even.
Well,
I haven't even thought about
you know,
that.
we got the tablet. We can set up
Yeah.
our own hotspot if we need to.
Well, yeah.
We just have to drag Sean along.
Man, I wish I could go some of these shows, but I work on weekends.
I
Yeah.
know.
So
I know.
I mean,
Well, we're gonna. I guess what? Shoot. I guess it's gonna be me, ain't it?
Well, we're gonna have some casino stuff coming up. You need to come to some of that.
yeah,
You need to take a night off at least for
yeah.
some of the big stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. Hey, I know what we can do. We do a special show probably for.
We'll see if I knew far
for
enough
an
out,
album
you know,
launch
I
party?
could, I could set up, a couple of vacation days over a weekend or something.
Oh,
if I
yeah,
knew
yeah.
far enough out.
Yeah.
But usually, usually you guys' schedule don't go far enough out for me. to be able to
Not
see.
yet.
Yeah,
It will
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
will
picked
be.
up a new tour manager,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and stuff is he's trying to get stuff further in the year
Yeah.
locked in,
yeah,
but also some of the special stuff going on, like the police,
Yeah, that stuff we're
Show.
never gonna have a lot of notice on.
No,
sometimes.
not really.
yeah, yeah.
and then stuff like the
Some of these nightclubs we do too.
Yeah.
That's sometime that's last minute. Hey, we're not doing nothing this weekend. Can you find us something?
yeah
G-Web's asked, come Tulsa in November,
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
What for?
Also, that's a long.
What's up?
What's in Tulsa in November?
I don't know. What's up with that, G-Webs? Can we? Yeah, we can come to Tulsa and play. I
Yeah.
played there several times. We've got,
Yeah.
matter of fact, we've got a sound guy that can do all the engineering. All we'd have to do is just drive up and literally plug in and play.
Yeah, I've been through there at least once or twice driving, so I'm sure I can find it again.
John, and is that where he's from?
No, he's in, how's he at? Tucson.
He's in Arizona. We're definitely going to be in
Oh, the
Tucson.
world's biggest gun show
Oh,
and the Gun Channel meetup. That's,
we may as well book us a show over there and go
If
over there
we
and play
can,
and hit
yeah.
this. I know we can.
dude, if y'all book it far enough out,
Yeah,
I
well,
can get
that's-
that weekend off. Or
That's something. Yeah. Well, I'm saying when we get that album put together and do the launch party, we'll have to plan that launch party on a Tuesday, and we'll do our show live from our launch party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oklahoma John's all I know him from.
yeah.
Tell him to send us if you don't mind, G-Webs, if you will, send us the exact dates on that. And yeah, we'll do everything in our power. Unless,
Well, if there's
what I'm thinking is the higher ups on the band side,
Oh, yeah.
depending on what's going on there.
Yeah, depending on if we're on tour and got a show scheduled already.
Yeah,
That's and that's another thing. We don't know what's going to go on with that. I mean, we're on one label right now, but we got another label that wants our label to send them some of our songs.
Yeah, they kind of want the bias from where we're at now.
So that could change things drastically too, depending on what happens. I mean,
But Gun Channels meetup sounds fun.
Yeah.
yeah, it does. I imagine it's going to be like NRA or better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe better because it might be a smaller community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the NRA, when you go to the convention, it's just so big. There's so many different, if you're not one of the life members or an endowment or benefactor member, you don't always get all the invitations. There's so many different luncheons, dinners, and breakfasts that go on,
Yeah.
and little speeches here and there that it's hard to really, when you get there and you realize how much stuff really goes on there, and it's not just that day
Yeah.
or two. It usually starts a couple days before and runs a couple days after it, you know.
Did he say what day it was?
No, he said November,
He said
but I don't think
November.
he's.
I'm sure it's probably on the website.
I was
somewhere.
gonna
I
say
probably
something
just
that big,
haven't- I
yeah.
haven't had a chance lately being on vacation.
And it's a
and
gun
everything.
show?
Well,
The world's largest gun show.
yeah.
Well, I'm just going to ask Daniel Santiago from Nick Story if they're going to be there too.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
I'll book. Heck, Daryl, we'll go just to spend an evening with Daniel again.
You're going to have to get a big bottle of tequila.
No, you know I don't do peach. No. Bourbon or vodka?
So, yeah, I hit him up. We'll see what's up. But yeah, we'll try. We'll see what's up with it.
Yeah, he said that the meetup ain't nothing big or anything. It's
That's
just,
great. That's it.
You're just having a meetup of
Yeah.
some of the
A little
bunch of the
conference
guys from
room
gun
thing.
channels
Yeah.
are going to try to get together while they're at the gun show.
Everybody bring a bottle and a 6-pack of mixer.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, that sounds fun. So that sounds like it might be a little bit too fun.
Sounds like we're gonna need at least 3 days.
Yeah.
Or more.
We go away and call Richie right now and be like, look, dude.
I think they're just planning on meeting up at the gun show.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, what we're
Well, you know
thinking-
what?
we're
We
it
thinking
won't be
is-
too fun
What we're
unless
thinking.
they go somewhere
Well,
else.
that's what we're thinking. We might be able to get them to have a little meetup.
yeah, if
We
push
might
it, we
book
can-
a bar or something there,
Yeah.
or a hotel lounge or something.
Yeah.
That'd be something. Get a hotel that's got a lounge, like a Holiday Inn that has a piano lounge.
Well,
or
you know,
something, and
if
book
it-
that.
Yeah.
If you've been able to book a show somewhere there for that same weekend,
I know.
I know we
you're gonna have to drag everybody there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to watch you play.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure there's a good cover charge and we get a lot of it.
But yeah, I know we can set it up so it'll be
Oh, yeah.
it'll be beneficial and
Well, even if
we can
we're
do.
even if we're just playing a little spot that's we're only going to put $50 in all our pockets, you know,
That's Scott again.
really.
It's like Andalusia Armory. This is Daryl speaking. Hey, dude.
For those of you just tuning in or ain't been paying attention, that's Scott.
Oh yeah, man, we're still doing our
show.
show. Can I call you back in a minute?
Oh, probably wants to
All right, dude.
run another track for him.
Later. Yeah, he was talking to me about something there. But yeah, so I guess everybody needs to put on their calendar to go to the world's largest gun show.
Yeah, maybe get lucky and see the Corona 5 playing.
Yeah, we get a bunch of cards running around.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get James to hit me again, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with that shotgun guitar, ain't I?
Shotgun guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the shotgun guitar.
I want to I want to take a shotgun and turn it into a guitar, but it's going to actually work as a
No,
shotgun.
there was something else we was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't a shotgun.
Yeah. Well, hell, I reckon we'll stroll
I
on down
won't
the hill.
talk too much about it because
Yeah, because it's going to happen.
potential copyright.
Yeah.
issues.
I almost forgot about that one, but we sign it up.
Yeah, I guess so. Y'all remember to come back 6 p.m. Standard Time every Tuesday on Gun Channels, www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory. You can check us out if something goes on there. During the week, you can check our
Facebook.
Facebook page.
Facebook, www.facebook.com/Andalusia Armory. And then for a complete back catalog of the shows, youtube.com/Andalusia Armory.
Give us a like
Yes.
and
subscribe.
subscribe to us.
Yeah. And if you're in the Gulfport or New Orleans area, go to Facebook.com the Corona5, the Corona, spell out the word 5, and check out our events.
Yeah, come meet us. It'll be fun.
Yep.
Well, this is Daryl.
Tracy,
Hey, Sean.
Shop Talk.
keep your powder dry.